thoughts you create in the simulation are crucial. Your thoughts become the things in your life. Your thoughts become things. Your thoughts become things. Say this over to yourself and let it seep into your consciousness. Your thoughts become things. Your thoughts become things. And your awareness, your thoughts become things. What most people don't understand is that a thought is a frequency. We can measure a thought, and so if you're thinking that thought over and over again, if you're imagining in your mind having the brand new car, having the money that you need, building that company, finding a soulmate, if you're imagining what that looks like, you're imitating that frequency on a consistent basis. The thoughts are sending out that magnet signal into the field of the simulation, aka matrix, that is drawing the parallel back to you. The predominant thought or the mental attitude is the magnet, and the law is the like attracts like. Consequently, the mental attitude will invariably attract such conditions as correspond to its nature. Thoughts are magnetic, and thoughts have a frequency. As you think, those thoughts are sent out into the universe and they magnetically attract all like things that are the same frequency. So everything sent out returns to source. What is the source? You. And that source is you. Think of it this way. We understand that a television station and its transmission tower broadcasts via a frequency, which is transformed into pictures on the television. Most of us don't really understand how it works, but we know that each channel has a frequency. And when we tune into these frequencies, we see the pictures on the television. We choose the frequency by selecting the channel, and then we receive the pictures broadcast on the channel. And if you want to see different pictures on our television, we change the channel and tune into a new frequency. So you got to think of yourself as not like a human transmission tower, but more of like a supercomputer. You are more powerful than any television tower created on Earth. You are the most powerful transmission tower in the universe. Your transmission creates your life and it creates the world. The frequency you transmit reaches beyond cities, beyond countries, beyond the world. It it reverberates throughout the entire universe, and you are transmitting that frequency with your thoughts. The pictures you receive from the transmission of your thoughts are not a television screen in your living room. They are pictures of your life. Your thoughts create the frequency. They attract things, like things on that frequency, and they broadcast back to your life as your life pictures. If you want to change anything in your life, change the channel, change the frequency. By what? Changing your thoughts. So once you change your thought patterns, you change your reality ultimately. And how it works on the chakra Minok is the lowest hertz is 396 hertz. That is the lowest ground survival chakra. It's the root chakra. Then up above it is 417 hertz. That's the sacral. And then up above that, 528 hertz. That is the sacred. No, that is the solar. The one below, the one before it was the sacral. And then above that one, 639 hertz, is the heart, right? And then above that one is the throat chakra, which is at 741 hertz. Above that, 852 hertz is the third eye chakra. Above that is the crown, 963 hertz. And from there, we ascend onto the moon. which is us. So it is a constant evolving of ascension, and whatever frequency you are, whatever hertz you are, you are gonna create that from the mental plane, which is from the thoughts, and then through the astral plane you're imagining it, and then in the etheric plane you are giving energy to it, and then in the physical plane it just happens. That's how things happen. It's channeled within one of these hertz, one of these frequencies, one of these channels that you are tapped in. So if you are tapped in a channel where you're grounding, you're stable, but you need physical needs, security, and you're in survival, you're gonna constantly materialize those things in your world. If you're in a frequency where you're all about love, understanding, trust, hope, openness, compassion, balance, and forgiveness, you're gonna manifest that in your physical plane. Yes, because it's all about matter when it comes from your thoughts. And so it continues and it continues and continues. And the more you're up, the more you're gonna see universal consciousness, cosmetic connections, and God's source enlightenment. The more lower you are, the more ugly it is, and the more harsh and survival and gritty it's gonna be for you. The choice is yours. The restrictions come from wherever you are in those frequencies. Restrictions like tests from the matrix, restrictions from like past relationships or triggers, anything that could perhaps taint you from going down or going up are restrictions from the matrix. They're nothing but tests to see whether you are sticking true to your universe, your frequency. Whether you it asks it's basically saying, okay, you want to go down this rabbit hole of pain, anguish, and suffering. The matrix is going to give you a restriction of, okay, we're going to give you a therapist, or we're going to give you a parent, or we're going to give you an outlet from your simulation to test to see whether you can maintain the level of belief in this frequency. Same applies with higher states, love, compassion, build. We're going to give you restrictions of people who are the opposite of love, passion, and gift, so that we can test to see whether you can maintain that frequency. And that's ultimately what a restriction is in the simulation. They basically tests to see whether you can maintain the level of belief in whatever level of frequency you're at. I have to repeat it because people don't get it. And when people don't get it, they forget about it. But I'm not here for you guys to get it. I'm here to exchange information into understanding who it is you actually are. Until next time.